Hello, everybody. My name is Zandrock, and I was thinking about this about a few days ago, kind of walking through my mind some. Forgot about it, thought of it again. So I decided to go ahead and do this because I've been a big procrastinator in these last 2 weeks. 2 weeks feels like? Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, big procrastination. So I felt like I just need to go ahead and do this, get it done, so that way I've done it, and then maybe I'll get the ball rolling again, because damn it, when that ball stops, it's hard to move again. So, as you can probably tell from the title or whatever, the question I thought of was, how strong is Guldo from the Ginyu Force? Now, really, he wasn't very strong, if we're talking about ki. Because the way I look at it, and I guess I haven't really looked at anything official, so this could be right or wrong. But I look at it, there's 3 different types of fighters, and that's quotes on fighters, in the Dragon Ball universe. You got the ki users like Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and all of them. They have the sorts of ki, and that's what they use, and that's pretty much what they have. Piccolo has some okay, and so moving on to the second one, you get magic. You know, Bibbidi was a magician. Boo was had some magic. You know, his fucking candy bean, whatever. That shit was magic. There's no way you could have. That was like a ki attack. That was magic. And as I was saying, with Piccolo has some magic because he has his clothes beams attack and whatnot. Then you got the psychic characters like Guldo. Frieza had a little bit of I wouldn't call Frieza a mainly psychic fighter, but Frieza had some psychic powers. And I guess in the Dragon Ball anime, when Goku was making water float into the air, that was psychic a little, but not really. I thought it was more of him just like rapping cute. I'm not gonna get into that. So Guldo, if you don't know already, which you probably do, has probably one of the coolest interests. I would like to think of it as one of the coolest interesting powers, is that he can freeze time as long as he's holding his breath. Which is weird, but kind of cool at the same time. It's really weird. So, what does the problem Guldo have? He doesn't seem to be able to hold his breath very long. Which is weird, since he probably would be holding his breath a lot. You think he would have increased his lung capacity to a very far degree so where he'd be able to hold his breath for a very long time, so that way he'd be freezing time for a very long time, but he doesn't seem to be able to do that. You know, you see him using this power when he fights Gohan and Krillin, and I just felt like there was so much more. I mean, you couldn't take bigger breaths, it's kind of a shame in a way. Guldo had this big trick that honestly, you gotta think about it. He freezes time, a point where a character, no one can move, no one even knows that time has stopped, and everyone is essentially helpless. So the question comes in, alright, so, and also let's talk about this. In Dragon Ball Resurrection of F, Goku let his guard down, and he was able to get shot through a laser. A lot of people call bullshit on that. I actually kind of agree. I actually was like, actually that makes a lot of sense, and I even thought about that a very long time ago, where it was like, it's alright. So the only example I can think of is I cannot remember the guy's name. I think it was David Blaine. No, it wasn't. I cannot remember the magician's name. I just can't remember it. But I know something. I know a trick a trick he did where essentially what he did was this magician brought people on stage, and he was a very famous magician. I'm blanking on the name right now, but he died, and because of this actually. And what he would do is he'd call people onto the stage, and he would have people hit him in the gut as hard as they could. So you get these really strong guys to go on stage, punched him as hard as they could in the gut, in his gut, and he was almost never hurt by this. He almost always seemed apparently was always fine. All right, no, because he was ready for this. He was tightening his muscles so that way he would be able to withstand it and whatnot. Just like people in Dragon Ball, where they raise their ki up to do the stuff they do. And then one day when he was in the backstage of his whatever after a show, Sukiya knocked on the door, opened it up, and there was a guy out there, was apparently a big fan or whatever, I'm not sure. And he punched this guy. He punched this magician in the gut because he thought, because that's what part of his stuff is where he would get punched in the stomach and he'd be fine. But when this guy punched him in the stomach, he ended up killing him because he was relaxed. He wasn't prepared for it, and it just killed him. All right, that's kind of like going back to Dragon Ball. Goku didn't have his guard up. His guard was way down, and he got shot with a laser. I don't know. I just had to say that. I don't feel like it was bullshit as many other people said, but going back to it. So getting back to this point where, all right, so everyone is completely helpless, essentially, when Guldo has time stopped. So that question is like their ki still up there? Or is it while time is gone, or time froze, does the ki kind of disappear, like it's not really there because time has stopped? So really what I'm trying to say is like, if Guldo could stop time, could he take like a shiv or something and go to Vegeta and just like stab in the neck while time is frozen, and would that actually, would the shiv break against Vegeta's neck since he technically still has like his guard up? Or hell, like Guldo could be perfect for like stealth operations, like assassination attempts, where he just literally, if he could learn to like hold his breath long enough, he could just hold his breath, walk in there when everyone's guard is down, and just stab. They'd be dead. Goku's taking a shower. Guldo stops time and just walks up to him, and just stabs him in the back of the head, dead. Yeah, because with the Dragon Balls, but still he's dead. Frieza. I'm not sure Frieza It doesn't seem like Frieza and like Zarbon and all the Saiyans, and then pretty much everyone on Frieza's force didn't really know about ki control, so it seemed like all they were at their max power at all times. It seemed like kind of part of that still weird. I'm not really sure how to think of it, but could Guldo just do that where Frieza's taking a shower? Yeah, Frieza's in the shower, goes to out. But just think about it. Frieza's in the shower. Frieza's not just stabs Frieza right up the butt with a shiv. Could he do it? Is it possible? Could Guldo kill Frieza? I mean, this wouldn't work for someone like Cell and Boo because they regenerate. And even though I don't really think Guldo is that strong enough to be able to obliterate an entire body, that's just me. Because Guldo didn't seem more like a. But that's just the thing. Is how strong is Guldo's time power stopping? Could he kill someone while time is stopped? Or did he actually do it, or can he only use time to move around? Does actually doing anything physical not possible? Is that how it goes? I'm not really sure, but it's very interesting. So I like to propose that Guldo is secretly very, very strong, and people should not underestimate him as much. But then again, him being underestimated is very fine because he does kind of suck still, even with time-stopping powers. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want me to talk about anything in Dragon Ball series, like maybe some characters fighting each other, maybe a character fighting, or I talked about. All right, so I made a mistake in the last video of this I did, where I said, if you guys want me to pit two characters against each other in a versus series, and I used I think I used Wonder Woman and Hulk as an example. I meant to say before that or after that keep it more focused on Dragon Ball, but really anything's fine. I just needed to say that because I just completely forgot after I did the video and I edited it. I was just I didn't say this, did I? Huh? Maybe I did, and I just can't remember now. But anyways, yeah, versus I'll do that kind of stuff. It seems fun, but I need ideas because I had to come up with this on my own. So, and that took a lot out of me, by the way. Thinking really hurts me. So just any ideas you guys have would be nice. Keep it mainly in the Dragon Ball series, but comics, movies, TV, books, whatever, they're all fine. Well, I guess mostly TV and the Dragon Ball series comics and like manga, keep it mostly in there. But anything's really fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, good. Hope you guys do enjoy. Like and subscribe so that way I know you guys did like it, or just comment. That works too. Give me ideas. Know you guys like this idea, and that's about it. That's all I can think of right now. So you guys have a good day, night / whenever, and peace out.